वो शी पाकिस्तानी हुई जिनके वो या हुआ chuanga chuang. Wo si rank ni hui si hua ha. Xie xie ni. Hi guys, this is Aisha, and if you like this makeup, which is basically Chinese makeup, then stay with me if you want to learn it till the end of the video. And without further ado, let's get it started. Lights Pakistani and so first I'm using this rose serum to hydrate my skin because my skin is very problematic these days, and I'm using this primer from Body Shop to smooth my pores and massaging it gently all over my skin. So the essence of this makeup is glowy soft makeup. Now I'm using this foundation from Inglot Cosmetics as a concealer, and then using it on targeted areas where I have discoloration, basically acne marks or some discoloration, and on the under eyes as well. So this is my trick to use this foundation as a concealer because I think it works really well. And this foundation actually one shade darker than my skin tone. It's from Inglot Cosmetics, a polish brand, in the shade 84. So make sure to use it very gently with a very feather-like hand. And now I'm going to set this with a setting powder from Laura Mercier in a very light quantity. It's important to set it before using the foundation so that it does not merge with the foundation because it is a foundation itself. Alright, so take your time. Again, what I've actually observed is that the Chinese or Asian makeup is much more like pale as compared to the Western makeup, where there's a lot of focus on the bronzers. Okay, so now I'm going to use this foundation from Huda Beauty and using it in a very light quantity. It's a really good foundation for my acne prone skin, though it is perfume, so if you don't like fragrant cosmetics then you won't like it. So make sure to use it with a damp beauty blender, especially if you have acne prone skin, because it gives a very nice coverage without making your makeup cakey. And after this foundation you have to set it again with a setting powder, and this time use a generous amount of setting powder. uh, One, to set your foundation, second because it's an Asian makeup. Alright, so I'm using Laura Mercier setting powder. You can use any other setting powder of your choice. And now we will do the most important part of the Asian makeup, that's the eyes, which are quite different than the usual Western makeup. So I have used a terracotta brown shade on the crease because my eyes are already brown. It seems like I've used a brown eye shade, so I don't need much. If you have pale eyes, then you need to use more quantity. Now, because Chinese makeup is much more on the red side, so I'm going to use this red eye shade. By red side, I mean they use a lot of red color in their makeup. So I'm going to use this matte red eye shade. It's more like a orangish red shade. And I'm using it with my fingers because it gives the best intensity. Alright, and I'm just diffusing it with a fluffy brush. It's basically a clean brush so that it does not look harsh. It looks smooth, it looks professional. Now I'm using this shimmer. I think it's again the same color, reddish orange, and I'm going to use the shimmer in the middle part of my eye to pop my eyes more, and you can see how gorgeous it looks. Now I'm using the gold shade from the same kit. So this is basically the trick in the Asian makeup to make your eyes look bigger. And now again, another important part of the Asian makeup is to make puffy eyes, which is quite different to do it with makeup, but because they have a separate tool for it. But I'm attempting it with the eyeliner brush. Yeah, the trick is to smile like how I'm smiling here, and when you see that line appear, you have to actually use brown eye shade, a little bit darker than your skin tone, and make a line. Again, you have to be very careful not to overdo it. And now I'm filling the gap with that red shade that I've used on the lid, and then using the gold shade that I've used on the inner corner. Alright, so usually they actually make a line with the brown shade and then fill the part with the glitter, but I've used a red eye shade because I think it makes the eyes look much more complete this way. So you can see how my eyes look a little bit puffy from the lower lash line, and I'm using the same brown eye shade to make the eyeliner. Basically, I'm not using the black eyeliner because I think it would give a very harsh look, so I'm doing the eyeliner with this brown eye shade. And now using it on the inner corner of my eyes in order to elongate my eyes as well. So you can use a black eye shade, black eyeliner if you feel like. Uh, but I think it's just beautiful this way. And I'm filling my eyebrows with the pencil. My eyebrows are like okay, so I don't need much to do with it. But if you want to do your eyebrows, you can just do your eyebrows at this point. And now I'm going to use this contour on the usual areas. Usually I'm going to use it on the nose and on the cheek, and I'm just blending it with the fingers, and I'm using a very muted brown shade as a blush, and I'm using this highlighter on my nose. I'm not going to overdo my highlighter actually at this point, and very using very light amount on the cheeks, so it's like barely visible. And on the nose tip, this is new. I'm going to use this blush. It's a very old blush from a brand called Luscious Cosmetics, and I'm going to use the blush under my eyes. Again, it's a very new thing for me. I've never tried it before. It's a very Asian thing. They use it under the eyes a lot in order to give youthful appearance, and I really loved it. I was very afraid that how it's gonna look on my face, but it looks gorgeous. Now I'm doing my lashes with the usual Maybelline Colossal Mascara, doing the upper and the lower lash. Now using this red lipstick, and I'm just blotting it on my lips in order to give a bitten look. So that's all about it. That's the Asian Chinese makeup for you guys. I'm obsessed with this makeup, obsessed. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you have enjoyed it. This is the first time I've done this Chinese makeup and this under eye technique. So if I've made some mistakes, then please forgive me. But I really love it. I was really scared that, oh, if it's gonna look good on me or not since a long time. But now I love it. Basically, the concept of this makeup is angelic makeup to look innocent and cute. Unlike American makeup where you have to look like sexy and bold. So if you think that I've succeeded in looking innocent and cute, then do let me know. And yeah, you can read more about the products that I've used and more about the history and origin of Chinese makeup on eyeshadow.com. So until we meet again, take care of yourself. Love you guys and ciao. And yes, go and purchase the product that I've used in this tutorial in the description down below. Hi, Chan! I have such a hard time in adjusting these things. I don't know what these are called, but they look so gorgeous, but like using it is so difficult on straight hair because they slip down. But yeah, anything for you guys.